Hello and welcome to the No, I'm Bruce Green.
And I'm James Willems.
Today, Sweet Lady Video Games giveth and it taketh away.
Or, in the case of free-to-plays, just take it.
Yeah, it just keeps taking. That's according to a recent
It's
editorial
Get the
post.
Clap Monday!
Oh shit, it is Get the Clap Monday!
Oh,
Take it! Alright, that's all according to a recent editorial posted on Touch Arcade by an anonymous free-to-play game producer.
Yeah, in it the author relates how free-to-plays have turned from the content sales platforms to personal information data mines.
Ooh, that's not good. To put it in the author's own words, we and our partners know everything about you. We know where you live, we know your income level, we know your relationships, your favorite sports teams, your political preferences. We own you.
They also have a specific set of tools that allow them to find you if you dare touch their daughter.
Like Liam?
Exactly. The author describes the. Thank you for explaining that joke, though. The author describes the current state of affairs as a slow devolution.
It's de-evolution, right?
I know they said de-evolution a lot in the Super Mario Brothers movie, but I don't think that's accurate.
The author describes the current state of affairs as a slow devolution, I guess, I don't know, over the last 6 to 7 years.
Yeah, it started with an engineering solution that allowed this producer to tweak a game's difficulty in the wild without pushing app updates.
Right.
The idea is that the production team would monitor iTunes app reviews and adjust the difficulty up or down, resulting in the highest possible ratings.
Lawrence, did all of that work?
Yeah, it actually did. It was a great test. It actually worked a little too well. Basically, this producer went to their executives and said, hey, we did this awesome thing. We learned how to adjust a game on the fly. And they were like, awesome. Do it again and do more. Like, bring us more information about the players. You know, over time, executives would ask more questions about their player base. They would provide more information, and that led to more questions, basically. There was this insatiable appetite for player behavior and player info. So basically, the more this producer built out the functionality to track player behavior, the more executives wanted to know about those players.
Yeah.
And this is also when free-to-play started to become a thing in the mobile marketplace, and that proved to be a very motivating combination.
Yeah, as the author writes, each time every new project became less and less about how we can do cool things and more about how we can track and target users to get the most whales possible, boost chart position, and retain users to shove as many ads on them as possible.
This guy is cold-blooded, and I love him.
I actually really love it
He's
a lot.
awesome. But wait, it gets worse. Facebook became the extra shit layer on this double shit burger. Thank you, Lawrence, for that once in life. Apparently, Facebook is a damned treasure trove of personal information.
Of course it is.
And most of it is exposed to app developers that link with your account.
Yeah, the developer even described how they would invent fake Facebook profiles to friend their most active and most paying players just to get more information about them.
I like friends, even if they're fictional friends made up by the apps that I play.
As he or she writes, quote, maybe it's a hot girl who shows too much cleavage. That's us.
Too much
Well,
cleavage?
there's no such thing.
That doesn't make any sense.
We learned as much before friending you, but once you let us in, we have the keys to the kingdom. We will use everything to figure out how to sell to you.
This guy is awesome.
I mean,
He's like a former Navy SEAL of app development. He tells it like it is. But this is just the tip of the iceberg, too. According to this producer, who's a badass, these games typically share all the information they collect with massive ad networks, too.
Oh, jeez. Lawrence, how does that work?
So basically, every developer that's part of this ad network contributes small bits of a profile about you to this network, and then that's shared with everybody. So basically, they build out this marketable profile for you through bits and pieces, and every time you like something on Facebook or play a free-to-play game, you're helping them build this out because it's being contributed through multiple companies over the span of years.
Oh my gosh.
Right. No more internet.
It's really sad. So if you don't like it, the author has a simple answer for you. Quote, stop playing free games. Buy a game for $5 or $10.
Fuck you.
Okay, well, I mean, if you could do either one.
Wait, you love this guy.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm saying fuck you to Bruce.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna buy any other games.
That would be ideal to pay for games instead of playing free-to-plays, but is it realistic? Gamers and internet users in general have traded privacy for free services for years.
Yeah, what do you think pays for Gmail?
That's right.
Ads, sure, but targeted ads. It's basically conservation of energy, but with cash, which is an awesome way to describe it, Lawrence. Nice work.
If you're not paying the game maker directly, they're going to get that money from somewhere else, and nobody thought to ask from where.
Yeah, possibly because we were too busy playing Bejeweled Blitz, Joel, Angry Birds,
That's me.
and then Candy Crush.
All of us.
Always play a Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why wasn't that listed there?
Here's a tough question, though. It'd be easy to say this is all bullshit and you guys should be upset, but is it possible to be okay with this exchange?
Yeah.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't play free-to-play games very often.
Wait, but do you?
Maybe.
Okay, so then that means you are okay
like
with
he
the
does.
exchange. Are you okay with it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like we said about Gmail, I use that every single day. I understand that my, interests are being sold to the highest bidder and whatever gives me free stuff.
Joel?
I don't play free games except for Bejeweled Blitz, and I don't connect it to Facebook.
Oh, well, then
Am I-
they certainly didn't get anything out of you.
Lawrence-
You're just a big question mark.
Lawrence, you all right with it?
I would be more okay with it if it were more explicit, and I understand to a degree it's, yes, you have to read that long, boring EULA and figure out what they're saying.
Yeah.
I wish that most free-to-plays would have a paid option, and sure, they have like bundles of shit
Yep.
that essentially make it a paid game, but it would be nice if it's like, hey, we're gonna mine your data, or you can give us $5 and we'll leave you alone.
But it is super explicit. It says, "Can I connect to your Facebook
It does.
page?"
It just lists all the things that it
And
connects.
I can't think of a more explicit way of saying, "I'm looking at you all the time."
But I guess Lawrence is saying it'd be nice if you could go into the options and then tick a button that says, I'm just gonna pay $5 and don't steal my info.
Right, yeah.
Like, I want to play this game, but don't steal my info. I'll give you $5.
Yeah, over 1 billion users a month say yes just by logging into and using Facebook. So whether or not you think this practice is evil, good luck convincing people all around the world to pay for something that used to be free.
Yeah, the truth is this may be the new status quo, at least until companies find a new way to pry the money out of your wallet.
The best you can hope for is just to be aware of how these systems work. It's boring as fuck, but please read those end user license agreements that I never read, and please embrace that there's no such thing as a free lunch.
There is. Every other Friday, here at our office, we get a free lunch.
It's true, but we do work for the company.
Nah, it's free lunch.
Okay.
You know who doesn't eat free lunch? That badass producer.
Yeah, no, I know.
Keys to the kingdom!
He grinds up glass and he chews on
We
that.
own you!
Cool for the summer. That's my post-summer jam.
It
You guys
wasn't
see
really
her
a good
on
summer
VMAs?
jam this year. Weird. It was
Wow,
the,
is she
the
hot.
jamless summer.
It's like 17.
I don't know.
No, she's not. Absolutely not.
17.
You
She's
look
been
that
through a
up.
lot,
But-
Joel.
I have no idea what she looks like.
She's boy is she hot. Wow.
No,
Boyishly
see the problem is,
hot? She's boyishly hot?
no.
Boyishly
Here's
hot.
the thing. I know what she looks like, but I cannot picture her because she is so generic. Some guy came up to me and he was like, Demi Lovato stole this woman's purse. Have you seen her? I go, yes, 100 times and no, never.
What does she have, brown hair?